Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 10 least used luxury goods. I did a video recently on my 10 favorite luxury purchases of all time. I am going to do a video on the 10 worst of all time, but today I'm just going to be doing, these are not worst by any means, they're just least used. Some of them I really love, some of them I kind of like, well, okay, I love all of them, or that's why they are still here. I have a couple in my 10 worst that are still in my collection, but in general, as I said in that top favorite video, I tend to get rid of things. I tend to sell things that don't work for me pretty quickly. So before we get into that, jewelry of today is all Bulgari B01. And I'm still stuck on this Michelle Deco with all the straps. I have the orange one on today. So I have 10 things to share from you, a whole variety. I've got things from Hermes, from Gucci, from Louis Vuitton, from Fendi, Chanel, Dior, YSL. I've got a lot of fashion houses to cover here. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, my name is Melinda. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I'd love it if you could just take one moment and hit that subscribe button down below. So let's get into it. So number one, this is an item that I actually talk about in a lot of my videos. I really do like this item. I get irritated hearing people say this item is out of style. However, I don't wear mine very often, and that is my Gucci Marmont belt. I have no plans on letting this go. Plain and simple, I am not a belt girl. I want to be a belt girl. But in general, I don't like tucking things in. I got this in Christmas of 2019. I wore this to Vegas in 2020 and before everything went crazy. And just, I've worn it a few times since then, but I just haven't gotten back into using it. And plus, since it's black, it's more for winter. I put it on, I wore it with like a dress, I think last winter. I think I wore it like once. I still absolutely love it. I think it's a great belt. I think it's cute. It's a nice statement. I had two dresses I wore it with. They were the same dress, different color. One was just solid black and one was solid green. I had boots, and then just to give it a little something, but definitely I could probably count definitely on one to two hands how many times that it's been worn. And so this one is the same. It is another belt, and this one is from Hermes. And this one I did a much more petite width on this one. It is in the shiny gold hardware. Let me just wipe that off and see if I can make it shiny. Yeah, in the shiny gold, and this is in the Epsom and the color gold, and it reverses to Swift and black. And I just knew I was going to get so much use out of this belt that I purchased another strap to go with it. So I'm not counting this as a different item. This is, I believe it's indigo in Epsom, and it might be Blue Frida, I'm not sure. But I thought, oh, this with some white jeans and in the summertime, and I don't think I've ever worn that one. I know I have worn this one on both sides a couple of times. So that's just one of my things. I've talked about this several times when I've done clothing videos, is that I have scoliosis. So just my waist is not my favorite place and part of my body, and I'm getting over that. And so I am going to try to start incorporating these more often. So that was number one and number two. So number three, I have two of the same items, so I'm just going to count them as number three, and that is my Hermes rodeos. They are so cute. My sales associate calls them rodeos, so that's what I call them. A lot of people say rodeo. She said it is after a rodeo, so that's what I call them. Whatever you call them, they're little horses. They're bag charms. They're cute. I just really don't use bag charms. If these have gone out of the house more than twice. I will be surprised. I have put them on my bags for some pictures for Instagram. This one is the all black and this one is in the rose azalea. I don't plan on ever getting rid of these. I'm not sure that that's something that I will add another one or not. These are the MM size. I'm not sure if I said the wrong size or said a size at all, but these are the medium. If I did ever get another one, I think I would want a smaller one. But again, I don't know that I need to spend money on a bag charm, but they are so cute. I think they're so cute. So the next one is from Louis Vuitton. And I have barely worn this. I didn't reach for this once last winter. I am planning, we'll see if it gets packed, I'm planning on bringing this to Boston with me in case there's some chilly evenings. But it is my Louis Vuitton shawl in the denim color. I wish I could show you how big this was. I just stood up in front of the mirror and it literally goes from here to me all the way to my feet, and I'm 5'6", so there's no way I can show it to you. But I don't know why I don't reach for it. I thought the nice denim color would match absolutely everything, but I find, well, I know I wear a lot of patterns, and so, you know, it's like you really kind of need something solid on, I think, to work with this. Another thing about this is it snags so easily. I watched so many videos on these, and I knew going into it it would snag, but I'm so gentle with my things. I'm like, how bad could it be? Oh, it can be bad. I had a really nasty snag in this. It was huge. My Louis Vuitton client advisor was able to fix it. She had a needle and she's like, oh, here. And she's like, it won't be perfect, but it'll be close. And she did a good job. I can't even find where it, I mean, I could if I like really studied it, but it's really pretty. It's a nice neutral. So we'll see if it gets to make it on a trip. There's the reverse side, but just really have not worn this. I am just gonna lay this on the floor so that I don't snag it up with my ring. The next one I have never worn. I have worn it in a video once. And that is my Fendi, and I believe this is called a foulard. I'm not really sure, but it's a Fendi silk. And I can try to show you how big it is. It's pretty big. And I just don't know what to do with it. It's a kind of in-between size, and it's square, and I don't know. I just, again, the patterns and all the stuff, I think it's really pretty. I think it goes well with my skin tone. I do pretty good with blues. There's no reason not to wear it. I need to wear it. Maybe with just like a plain black blouse or white blouse, but I have not. No, I haven't worn it. I know. This was back when Fendi used to have their sales in their boutiques, so I did get a discount on this, and the quality of this is amazing because it is all silk, so it does not snag like the Louis Vuitton ones that are so delicate. But yes, okay, so now I have 5 handbags that I'm going to share with you. Okay, so I have 5 handbags to share with you, and some of these are not going to surprise you at all if you watch me on a regular basis. The first 2 will not surprise you whatsoever. The first one is my Chanel jumbo flap in caviar leather with the silver hardware. This was my ultimate dream bag. I hate the word holy grail. I've never used that with a handbag, and I never will. But this was, I would actually dream about it at night, and I went back and forth between if I wanted the medium or the jumbo, the medium or the jumbo, and went with the jumbo and was just thrilled and excited. This is not leaving my collection. It is not going anywhere. I did a video on how I'm feeling about Chanel lately, and I'm kind of underwhelmed with them. And after doing a lot of thinking after that video, I can tell you very simply what it is. I bought this bag 5 years ago, and 5 years ago I was into shoulder bags. That was what I liked, or tote bags, that's what I liked. I like now a top handle crossbody bag. So it's simply that, no, the design didn't change. It's still a beautiful design, But I think why I look at this and perhaps find it boring versus my light pink Alma BB is just my preference has completely changed. It has nothing to do with Hermes. I have had Hermes bags for 2 years. They did not change my feelings about Chanel at all. This will never go anywhere. I know maybe in 6 months, maybe in 2 weeks, I will be like, I need to wear that Chanel Jumbo. And I've said in all my videos, regardless of their price increases and all of this, if you want one of these, I suggest that you get one sooner rather than later. I think that they're just going to continue to go up, and they do have a new quota system in place now where you can only get 2 classic bags in a year. But if you want one, definitely get one. This is a beautiful, well-made bag. It's and another part of it is it's black. I'm not really wearing black these days, so that's that. There's the Jumbo. And then, of course, you know the second one, it's going to be the medium flap. This one actually really surprised me, falling out of love, if you will, with it. This was my #1 go-to date night bag. But as I said, now that I'm into top handle cross body bags, I will leave the strap home for date night, but I will grab just a smaller bag with a little top handle, and I just don't really wear shoulder bags right now. So it's gorgeous. This one is the black with the gold, and I think it's a stunning bag. It's just something's not making me reach for them, and I think that that is it. The next one is from YSL, and that is my mini Lou camera bag. I've had this for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. I can't remember. I paid under $1,000 for it. I think they're like $1,500 now, or I don't remember, but they have gone up a lot. This bag is amazing quality. It is not black. I was very happy to not get black. The color, I believe, is smog. Yeah, it's smog. I like the shiny gold hardware on it. I like the back pocket on it. I love that it has the credit card slots. It's all leather lined, but it's just a tiny, tiny mini bag. It really is. I have used this going dancing, which I haven't been dancing in years now. And, you know, just like an evening bag where I don't need glasses. I can fit them in there, but it's a little bit, you know, a little bit difficult. This one, 1000% is the size of the bag. There's nothing I can say negative about it. I love this leather. If YSL made this leather on more of their bags, I would be such a bigger fan of them. It's very similar to the Chanel Caviar, but 100% it's the size. The next one is something I mentioned in a video recently about, it's kind of, I guess, outdated, out of style, and I still absolutely love it, but I just don't wear it a ton anymore, and that is my Dior Diorama. This, again, is never going anywhere. I've had this bag, I'm pretty sure 5 years this summer. I am almost positive I bought this self for my birthday 5 years ago. And it is a gorgeous pale pink. I love the champagne gold hardware. I love the suede interior. I still have the original felt on the bottom from the way that the bag came, but I just am not grabbing for it. And I think that's because it has been in my collection for so long, and it has been a very highly rotated bag. And nowadays when I am grabbing for a pink bag, I am either grabbing for, it's on my bed, so I'm pointing like you can see it, my Alma BB in the rose ballerine, or I'm grabbing my new Marc Jacobs mini rose dust tote. So it's just a simple matter of, those haven't seen a lot of use since they're both from this year, and this one has. The next one I think might be the one that does shock you. I love this bag. I regret my color choice in this bag, and that is my Alma BB in the Empreinte leather and of course in the Noir. I have so many black bags. So this was available in cream, in black, and in cherry berry. And I watched another YouTuber LV Lover MJ. She's real sweet, check her out. She had the cream one and regretted getting the cream one because she was worried about color transfer. So I might have felt the same way if I had gone with the cream. The Cherry Berry was an absolute no for me. Loved the color, but they trimmed the leather with navy and I didn't like that at all. So I went, of course, with the safest bet, which is the black. And I really am just not reaching for my black bags. But for example, if I wanted a black bag for an evening date, I would grab this over that and not wear the strap with it. So this one does hold more than the Epi or the Damier Ebene one, and this one does have the micro suede lining in it and the thicker strap. It's a fabulous bag, zero regrets buying it. Just maybe I should have gone for the cream and been crazy, but I don't know. If I had the cream, I might be like, well, you can always crossbody with black and not have any concerns about that. So what are some of the things that you have in your collection that you're not letting go of, you love, but you're currently not using? I just know if I let any of these pieces go and I want them again, the prices have gone up or they're discontinued. And I'm also starting to realize that the longer I am collecting luxury, that my taste change. And just like with everybody with anything, it's like your taste with food change. You might be eating oatmeal every day and then you hate oatmeal and you eat eggs every day or whatever it may be. We all kind of go through different phases. So I'm realizing if I really, really loved something and it didn't have major issues on, none of these have, they all have some issues. There's no perfect bag. Every bag has some issue to somebody, including me, but they're not like horrible issues to where I would want to sell any of them. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day today and I hope to talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.